Thank you for joining us today as we take a new route on our bus tour. Normally we stop by one school at this time of year. We all join the bus and we meet some students and meet a principal and see what's happening. This year, during this COVID pandemic, we're taking an opportunity to visit a few schools. Certainly there's been a lot of uncertainty during this time. And I hope that you and your families are healthy and well. And I hope you can take a moment and join with us as we visit these schools and you can see that hope is alive and well. And what is certain is that your support of the Inner City Scholarship Fund continues to make a difference in the lives of these young people.
Come on, let's get on the bus.
One of our main challenges during this time is supporting parents who have been directly affected by COVID. Having kids feel the pressure of, are we going to eat? Are we going to have the lights on? Is a real main pressure that we try to check in with the kids and make sure we know what's going on in the home environment as well as the environment of academics. The good thing about Cathedral is that we have been practicing distance learning programs for years. Our teachers have been using Google Classroom. They've been using online platforms for teaching in addition to traditional instructional practice. So when we knew 2 weeks out that we were going to be closing March 13th, we already had a solid plan in place. Teachers already had their lesson plans ready to go. They researched, the Google Hangout. Zoom was very new, so they started practicing it, and students were well aware that we were transitioning to what they've already been practicing when they go home and do homework online. We've been ready, and we are blessed that we have had the resources from our board to make sure that students didn't know that they were prepping for a pandemic, but they're ready.
Thanks, Nampira. Cathedral is one of 6 schools we'll visit on the bus tour today. At these 6 schools, there are 1,800 students, 1,100 of which come from diverse backgrounds. 700 students qualify for free or reduced lunch, and 600 are CSF scholarship recipients. The average total family income for our scholarship recipients is $44,000 a year for a family of 4. And at these 6 schools, our scholarship recipients receive $1.7 million in scholarship support every year. Under normal circumstances, the need is great, but we saw this need grow and intensify with the COVID-19 crisis. Every year, CSF offers an emergency fund. This is a fund for families who are experiencing unforeseen circumstances that impact them financially, including job loss, homelessness, domestic abuse, and critical illness. In an average year, CSF receives 220 emergency fund applications and grants approximately $400,000 a year in emergency funds. During the COVID-19 crisis, CSF saw the number of applications triple, and this year we will grant $825,000 in emergency funds alone. Although the need is great, our school communities, their students, the teachers, and the leaders are amazing. So let's see what's next on the bus tour.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm a junior from Matnon High School, and the remote learning experience was really difficult in the beginning, but through my school's help, I was able to get adjusted and learn how to work from home. The thing I love about Matnon is not only the bonds that you form with the student body, but the bonds you form with the teachers and the staff, and you can really tell that they want you to go far. And I wanted to say thank you to the Catholic Schools Foundation for everything that they've done for me and all the opportunities that they've given me over these past 3 years. So thank you.
Our school went remote immediately on the following Monday. We had prepared the week before sending home packets and Chromebooks and getting everything ready.
But we had a number of families who had limited access to the internet, limited devices, but our teachers immediately started teaching. Our academic curriculum, in my opinion, has not skipped a beat. We've been able to provide our students with the quality education that they're accustomed to. Some of the families who lost their jobs over this time had a difficult time keeping up with tuition payments, which, as you know, for Catholic schools, it is our revenue source. The Catholic Schools Foundation has been amazing. They've added additional emergency fund rounds and additional money to be available to families who lost their jobs and had no support. It has been amazing that the Catholic Schools Foundation has worked closely with us, adding additional funding, extending deadlines, being very flexible with supporting our families' needs. And we're so appreciative of all the support that the Catholic Schools Foundation has offered us, and the donors, of course, for all of their support, all the money that they're providing to our families.
Hi, I'm Riley Moore, and I'm a freshman at Mount Alvernia High School. Going from being in a classroom to doing everything remotely has been extremely challenging, but the faculty and staff at Mount Alvernia High School have helped tremendously. Without them and the friends I've made along the way, I would not be where I am today. I would like to give a big thanks to the Catholic Schools Foundation supporters, because without them, I will not be continuing at the school that I've grown to love. I am incredibly thankful. Thank you so much.
The challenges are the home lives of our kids. We're an economically very poor community in which people most often are living crowded together in fairly small spaces. Conducting remote learning in those spaces is very difficult for plenty of our families. We started remote learning the Monday after the Friday when we shut down. I am surprised how quickly our teachers first stepped up to make remote learning work. We have kids who really want to be educated, who have character, and who have stepped up in the midst of this to continue to be educated. We have parents who are willing to sacrifice to make this experience work. The excellence of education at Lawrence Catholic Academy that we knew was real when we were together physically absolutely has proven to be real while we're remote learning. The Catholic School Foundation has jumped right in to provide emergency tuition assistance to many of our families. I can't thank the Catholic School Foundation more for everything that's been done during this crisis.
Hello, my name is Ellie Booker, and I'm a sophomore at Cardinal Spellman High School. Adjusting from my usual desk to an at-home learning experience has definitely been a struggle. It can be really hard to keep up on assignments, but the Spellman teachers have been doing their absolute best at being understanding during these tough times. Everyone has been kind of struggling with this mentally, physically, emotionally, but I am very eager to get back personally. My school community is so important to me because it's my job and my second home. I have loved high school more than I could have ever imagined. From the moment I walked through those Spellman doors, I felt love and I felt like I was home. I felt like I belonged. So from the bottom of my Spellman family heart, thank you to the contributions of the supporters of the Catholic Schools Foundation.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this new route to visiting some Catholic schools. I hope you saw as you visited with Mr. Casaletto in East Boston and Father O'Brien up in Lawrence and Ms. Lugera at Cathedral High School in Boston. I hope you saw the difference that they're making in the lives of students. And please know that it's your support that makes that possible. During these times of uncertainty, we're even more grateful for all that you do, especially those of you who have additionally supported us through the emergency fund. During this time of uncertainty, this emergency fund has provided a level of certainty for these families. So thank you for making that possible. If you'd like more information on our work, or if we can answer any additional questions, please find us at the website csfboston.org. Thanks again for joining us, and please stay healthy.